Hi everyone, welcome to Mash Math. Today we are going to study from class 10 chapter 2 polynomials exercise 2.3 question 5. Give examples of polynomials p of x, g of x, q of x and r of x which satisfy the division algorithm and the degree of the p of x should be equal to the degree of q of x. The degree of q of x should be equal to the degree of r of x and degree of r of x should be equal to 0. So what we have to do here is we have to give examples. Examples of what? Examples of polynomials. So we have to give the examples of polynomials for p of x, g of x, q of x and r of x. So we can give any examples for this, but it has to satisfy the division algorithm. So what is division algorithm? Division algorithm is p of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. So this should satisfy. What is the meaning of this? Dividend should be equal to the divisor multiplied with the quotient plus the remainder. So this is division algorithm. So dividend is equal to the divisor multiplied with quotient and added with the remainder. So this should satisfy. So you can give any example for this, but it has to satisfy this division algorithm. And not only that, we also have to see the degree of the p of x should be equal to the degree of the q of x, and degree of q of x should be equal to the degree of r of x, and third, degree of r of x should be equal to 0. So let's see now one by one. So first I'll write down this division algorithm p of x because we have to give the example for this. So here in this first condition is, so what we have to do is we have to give the example. So for all this we have to give example. Plus it has to satisfy also. When you write the example, it should satisfy the division algorithm. And for the first condition, let us do, that is p of x. The degree of the p of x should be equal to the degree of the q of x. So for the first, we have to see that p of x degree should be equal to the q of x degree. So in this condition, see that you can write any polynomial, okay, for, let me tell you. So you do in this, when we want this, for this condition is the g of x, you can take any number. For example, I am taking any number here. Then g of q of x, you write any quadratic polynomial. For example, I am writing q of x square plus x plus 1. Okay, you can take for g of x any number, and for q of x any quadratic polynomial you can write down, and then remainder I write 0. So now you multiply this. When you multiply, what you will get? 5 into x square, you will get 5x square, plus 5 into x, you will get 5x, plus 5 into 1, you will get 5. So you see now the divisor into quotient, the divisor and the quotient, when we multiply, we get the p of x. And also the degree, you see, p of x degree is here 2, and then q of x degree also is 2. So that also is being satisfied. The first condition is here it is satisfied, plus division algorithm also is being satisfied. Now we want to prove, let's prove. That is p of x, that is 5x square plus 5x plus 5. So we divide with the divisor. This is divisor, right? So when you divide 5x square, when you divide with 5, 5 gets cancelled. So we have x square. So 5 into x square will give us 5x square. Change the sign, it gets cancelled. So we have now 5x down. So let's divide now 5x with the 5. 5 gets cancelled. We have x here. So 5 into x will give us 5x. So this change the sign, this gets cancelled. So we have 5 down. So now again with 5, divide with the 5. 5 gets cancelled. We have 1. So plus 1. So 5 into 1 will give us 5. Change the sign. Then we will get 0. So you see, hence we have proved that So the the dividend is here, divisor is here. So when we are dividing, we get the quotient and we get the remainder. So we have proved this condition where the degree of P of x is equal to the degree of Q of x. We have proved. Okay, so now let's go for the second one. For the second also, write down this. We have to give example for P of x and then G of x multiplied by Q of x plus R of x. Okay, because the question is that no, give examples of polynomial for all this and then satisfy the division algorithm. And now this we have to satisfy where Q of x is equal to degree of R of x. So here also we have to give the example and see that degree of Q of x is equal to the degree of the R of x. So here also the condition what you have to do is the first sum what we did, we took G of x any number and here we took one quadratic polynomial and then we took the number here G of x and when we multiplied we got the P of x. Now here just opposite you do, you take the G of x and you take some number in Q of x. So let's take G of x, you can take any quadratic polynomial. For example, I'll take x square plus 2x plus 3. Okay, G of x I have taken this. Now here now you take any number. Okay, for example, I am taking 2 and remainder 0. So now you multiply 2 into x square will give us 2x square, then plus is here, then 2 2s are 4x is there, then plus, then 3 2s are 6. So now you see all the conditions are fulfilled or not. You see the P of x also we got, G of x we have, Q of x, R of x we have given the example, and then you see degree of the Q of x and the degree of R of x should be equal here. So here degree is 0, here also the degree will be 0. So this condition also is fulfilled and the division algorithm also is fulfilled. P of x is equal to the multiplication of the divisor and the quotient. So that also is being fulfilled. So if you want to prove, let us prove now. This is our P of x, right? Plus 4x plus R. So this is our divisor. So x square plus 2x plus 3. So now let us divide 2x square divided by x square. So we will get 2 here. So now multiply 2x square into 2 will give us 2x square, plus is here, 2 2s are 4x, then plus we have 3 2s are 6, change the sign. So what we will get, this gets cancelled, all will get cancelled, we have the remainder 0. So now you see the degree of the quotient is 0, degree of the remainder also is 0. So now degree of Q of x is equal to the degree of R of x. So we have proved the second sum also. Now for the third is what? Third is degree of R of x should be equal to 0. So now we have seen in both, we have seen you can give any example because the degree of the R of x is 0 only here also and here also. So you can give for the third any one of these examples. So P of x equal to G of x into Q of x plus R of x. So you can give any example, same example also you can just give it P of x as a 2x square plus 4x plus 6 equal to G of x, x square plus 2x plus 3 and Q of x is 2 and R is 0. Here degree of R of x is 0. So we have proved. That's it. Thank you and God bless you.